is up? Welcome or welcome back to my channel, Jen and the He's a Baby. I don't know, I'm just really feeling myself today. Anyways, so I've been telling you I was going to do a try-on first impression kind of review of the new Natasha Denona Coral palette. I know it's not brand spanking new, but it's new to me, and I really wanted to share it with you. So let's go ahead and look at these up close. Kind of like to do that for you all. I love the natural lighting, especially right now because it's raining. So if you want to see me try this on, see the swatches, and see how it performs, then go ahead and keep watching. Okay, so I haven't been wearing my microphone because I felt like it wasn't really helping, and then I was trying to listen to and watch some of my videos after they uploaded to YouTube, and it was kind of weird because I couldn't really hear myself like I ought to be. So I know it's kind of distracting, but still I have to use it. Okay, so I'm also going to show you my favorite lash trio. This is the Unique Epic Moonstruck Primer, which I've been living for. My favorite mascara from Unique is the Epic 3D, and then the newest Epic is the Epic 4D. I wanted to show you that one as well. But today we're going to try on the palette. I went ahead and swatched it to begin with so you can kind of see those colors in a swatch, kind of up close, and decide if you like it or not. And then I'm just going to take the swatches off and we'll get into it. So I hope I've had a pretty good weekend. It's Sunday and I was like, oh my gosh, if I don't film, it's never going to get done. So I'm going to go ahead and put a headband in my hair and keep my hair out of my face while I'm doing my eye makeup. And yeah, I'm excited to film my 21 Days of Beauty What I Got after I get my last package. And then they're doing, today is Sunday when I'm filming, but they're doing the last chance sale. And I really wanted to get the Hydra, Estee Lauder Hydra whatever underneath eye, what do they call that stuff? Concealer, yeah. I really wanted to get that. I just haven't bit the bullet yet. And so there's that. I do use this double-ended blending brush from Farrah quite often. And it just depends on what's going on or what eyeshadows I'm using. And today we're doing Natasha. So I'm trying to find my main brushes I want to use, you know, my main bitches before we get started. Go ahead and pull that one out. And then I always like that one is a new one. And then where's my itty itty bitty one that I like for the outside? There we go. Dun, dun, dun. Some faves here. Okay. This does come with 5 eyeshadows in it. It's $48 or $49, basically $50 with tax. She does have a smaller eyeshadow palette that's 5-pan, and those are the minis, and those are $25, which is the mini gold palette. I did get that one because it was limited edition. I didn't want to wait, so that one is on its way to me, and I will be doing this type of video or whatever you guys want to see with that one as well. So let's just go ahead here. Let's talk about the names. The way they're listed on the back is the way I think they go on the front. Like this one's this one and this one's this one and so on and so on. So the names are Kaya, K-A-I, Lyria, Abalone, Dakota, and Lola. This says it's good for 24 months. Here's my thing with that. So, like, my KKW eyeshadow palettes that I got for my birthday last year on Christmas say they're good for 12 months, I think. And so, come Christmas time, I should be decluttering those eyeshadow palettes. And for me, I'm like, no, because I've recently used them and learned that I actually really like them. And there's nothing wrong with them. I think that that's really just a ploy for makeup companies and other people to get you to buy more. So I would say, obviously, things do expire. Keep an eye on it. And, you know, if something smells funny or it's not performing the same or it changes colors or it grows mold, for God's sakes, obviously it's not good to use anymore. But I'm going to keep it till it doesn't work anymore. You know what I'm saying? My eyebrows kind of bother me, but in real life it looks really cute. I don't know. Let me fix it. Sorry. I know it's taking me a while to get going, but okay. So we're going to use this color right here first. I'm just going to use this as my transition color. I did get to use this a couple times before, and I will say I've kind of used it in conjunction with the Sunrise palette. I keep wanting to call it the Sunset palette, but that's the bigger one. And I really liked that. I normally like to have a more, what do you call it? A lighter color to do for the transition here up at the top, but right now we're just going to do this. Just so we're only using this palette so you can see it, know what it looks like, know what it uses, wears like, know what it uses like. No. Last night we rented a Redbox movie. We rented Booksmart. It was the Will Ferrell and Adam McKay movie with the two young ladies that were like in high school, and they were going to go to like really prestigious Ivy League schools. But had never really partied a day in their life, and the last day of school, the valedictorian is like, hey, you're going where? And all the people were like, oh, I'm going to Yale too. And she was like, what? You guys partied your whole lives and you still got into good schools? And so they make it their mission to like go party before graduation. Epically hilarious. The guy from Santa Clarita Diet, the kid, is in it. I just love him as an actor. He does so good. He's really like the best supporting everything for any show he's been in, and I think he does a really good job. So we're just going to go in here and continue to do this. I do kind of care what this looks like because I'm only using 2 matte shades. So it does actually matter what this looks like, where it lays, how it blends out. You obviously can use other eyeshadow palettes when you do an eyeshadow look, but for this purpose and the sake of just using this palette for the video, we are just going to use this one. I watched Tati use a tool the other day that was supposed to be for like nose contouring and cheek contouring and some other stuff, and where I feel like maybe there's a market for that, I just feel like when I do mine, I kind of hold my finger up underneath my cheekbone and then go like this, but I don't do that with my bronzer because I just kind of like to bronze my face up and make it look like it has life again and then go in with my contour. I am not like the best person in the whole world that's ever done makeup. Don't get me wrong. I know that my makeup used to suck. If you don't know, go back and check my damn Facebook or check my damn first couple of videos I did with my crazy ass eyebrows and my super shimmery eye makeup all over my eye. I did not look cute, but times they are changing. So there's that. Where's my big mirror? I've been using this little one in front of me and it's not really helping me see if this is blended out well enough or not. So let's go in with E30, and we're just going to kind of blend out that edge there, make it not look so harsh. Dun, 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 dun. Today I did use a new eyebrow pencil. I used the new e.l.f., like the super micro one that's supposed to look like the ABH one, and I quite like it. I wish I hadn't gotten neutral brown. I wish I had tried blonde, but it worked out okay. And then I went ahead and put in the brow blade, of course, because I like to do the hair like strokes, and that really makes it look like real hair. I did try to fix my eyebrows and make them a little more even because they were really bothering me, and you can see where I kind of like wiped away some of my makeup. So that's irritating the piss out of me. I'm going to go with that same color on the outer edge here and just kind of smoke it, but not too far out. I don't want it to be too dramatic over here on the edge. I will use a smaller brush for that and like a pencil brush, whatever you got, and kind of go up the edge and blend that in with what I'm doing. I love this natural lighting that I've been using. It's been really nice out, and the time of day that I've been filming has been really superb. And yeah. And then back with that pencil brush. Dun, 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 dun. Now we're still using this one lightest matte shade in the palette. And I will say my eye still waters a little bit, but it's getting better than what it was. I've been using these drops that the doctor gave me because I have some damage to my eye from dry eye, he said. And I'm like, how can my eyes be dry? They're always watering. You know what I'm saying? But you're the doctor, so whatever. So he's having me come back, and I'm seeing him as like a specialist. So I guess the damage is pretty significant, and that's kind of bothersome because you only get these two eyes, and that's it. Okay, now I want to come back into that color again, and I want to just make sure it's nice and brought in the way that I want it to be. This brush is super soft, and I love that. And then same thing over here, that we've brought it down plenty far enough, because sometimes I leave it way up high. And I hate it when my eye waters so bad. It bothers me so bad. Alright, next we're going to go in with the E17 from Morphe. We're going to go into this next shade. For me, I feel like if this was a coral palette, this shade that we're about to go into, this kind of maroon shade, I wish that had been more orange. Because the lightest shade is kind of a peachy pink. It's not really coral either. I just feel like, I don't know why she called it the coral palette. It's not coral, but that's just my take on it. So you can feel differently if you want. However, I do like the shades and colors. I was in store and I was like, I don't know. I like it, but I felt like the middle shade looked a lot like one of the shades that's in another palette, and I may go get it before the video's over and show you for comparison, that they're not at all alike, and I was very surprised, because to the naked eye they look very, very similar, but they weren't, and I was quite shocked by that. So I have found, even when they do look pretty close, with her formula and her colors are never the same. Like, there's not two same. Now there might be, like, cocoa is in a lot of palettes, and that's a nice matte kind of warmer brown. Of course, that's just a nice transition shade that you'd like to have in some of your palettes, so I totally understand why it's in there. But yeah, so did you guys like my video from whenever I got my makeover? Was that funny? Do you guys want more story times or what? Very interactive on my Instagram. So many more people are watching my stories over there. I'm like, thank you, I love you. I said a lot. Alright, let's go back in with that. Same kind of matte color, and we're just going to do the same thing over here. And it just really, I mean, I like the burgundy color because I like burgundy, especially on my eye color. And I'm so excited because I did order some of the Urban Decay eyeliners. I've been so into eyeliner lately, I can't even explain it to you. It's kind of crazy because before I was just like black or brown, and then that kind of nude honeydew or cantaloupe color like in the inner corner, and I'm good to go. But I've kind of changed it up a little. I really like to wear the different colors, and I like that Dose of Colors one that I got. That was uber pretty. The purple, and then whenever the Urban Decay ones, I got 3 Dose of Colors and 4 or 5 of the Urban Decays. Can't wait to show you guys. Can't wait to do that Ulta 21 Days of Beauty What I Got video. I think it's going to be a good one. I also, September is upon us, and September is Recovery Awareness Month. I am in recovery from drug and alcohol addiction, and so I thought maybe if you guys wanted to see, I could either like tell my life story or do something like that. Let me know if you want to see that here, or if you just want me to do like a live here, or if you want to see me do a live on Facebook, or if you want to see me do a live on Instagram. Whichever one you guys want to see the most, let me know, and I will work on that. Laura Lee inspired me because she started talking about kind of like why she has her niece, what the journey is for her sister and her addiction. and what it's been like in recovery, kind of explaining why she has her niece and why she has adopted her. And so it really moved me to want to tell my life story and to talk about my addiction and my recovery. Now, I don't know if anyone in my family wants to kind of be in the video or make a testimony to that. Would that be something that you guys would want to see? I'm really curious to know, because I don't really want to do something that you guys aren't going to want to see or want to watch and put something like that out there into the universe. Because it's going to take a lot to talk about it. It'll take a toll on me. And, yeah, so there's that. But I really wanted to, because, you know, recovery awareness is a big deal, and not everybody wants to talk about it. Not everybody wants to share. And I think when people do, it helps change other people's perspective, or maybe feeling like they can't get the help they need because it's impossible, when it's really not impossible. You can get the help that you need. Okay. I'm going to come in here and deepen this up just a little bit more. My eye keeps watering, so I just want to do it justice over here. Now, my wife's niece came by yesterday. She's selling Pure Romance, which it was used to be called For Ladies Only. Absolutely love it. It's like sex toys and lingerie and body washes and perfumes and different things like that. But they have this one that's like a pheromone. You put it on and it works with your pheromones. So it has a different fragrance on everybody that wears it, and I live for it. I'm wearing it right now, and bring it on. For my highlighter on my upper brow bone here, I went ahead and did the Amrezy before I even started my eyes, so there's that. Okay, so the shimmer shades that we have here are this maroon color, this kind of bluish purple color, and then this kind of peachy, you guys saw it in the beginning, it's like a peachy pink. When I wore this last time, I put this on the outer corner, and I put this on the inner corner, and then I put this on the inner, like, highlight or whatever. So I thought about doing that today, that way you can see all of the colors. I did bring my MAC Fix Plus, but I'm going to go grab that other eyeshadow palette so I can show you the difference, the one that I was feeling like it looked most like, and then you'll be able to know. So I'll be right back. Okay, so the cranberry palette is the one that I'm speaking of. If you'll see here, this one on the end, I felt was a lot like this one here in this palette. But when I got them next to each other, they're not at all. So I'll go ahead and swatch them for you. This is the one from the Coral palette. It's really more of like a topper, if you will. It doesn't show up that great on the eye. And then the one in the cranberry palette is like hands down one of my favorite. It's more of a pink base. So there you can see they're very different, and when you held them up together, they looked quite close. These two right here. So just with the naked eye, I thought, no, that's too close, but no, they're all very different. Let's go ahead, I'll take this off, and we'll go ahead and get into it. I did bring some MAC Fix Plus because I find that they work a little bit better if you have like a wet base. You can use whatever you want. Obviously, this is my personal preference, and so you do things how you want, and I'll do things how I want. I'm going to go in with the E55 shading brush. We're going to go ahead and get this wet. I do like the Rose MAC Fix Plus the best. And we're going to go ahead and go in with that maroon shade right there. It's more of like a, I don't know, it is maroon to me. We're going to wear this one on the outer part. And that kind of mixes in with that outer corner there. We'll do the same thing over here. And see how it goes on very true to the pan color when you have a wet brush? That's what I love about these eyeshadows the most. I'm going to go ahead and rub that off on my hand here and then wipe my hand off. I'm really weird. I don't want to rub it on a wet kind of brush, and I forgot to bring my towel with me. So we'll go ahead and MAC Fix Plus it again. Dun, 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 dun. Now we're going to go into this purple shade here. It's got like purple and blue. We're going to see if this works. with this brush. This brush works good with everything, I swear. I'm going to go ahead and use my finger here just a little bit and get that color more opaque and bring it up. Alright, so we'll just do the same thing to the other side. I like how when you turn, you can see it looks like it only went so far and then it keeps going. So I really do like kind of the shift that it has. I think that's gorgeous. We're going to go in here again, get that inner corner really nicely. I'm going to use my other pinky. Bring that color there. I do want to kind of bring this up a little bit higher over here, just because I accidentally got it a little bit high on the other side. And I do want them to kind of be even, obviously, right? That's what we're going for. And then we'll just tap over the part that needs to be tapped over and blended. Now then, we're going to get a different brush to do the inner corner. And here I like to use either my Sephora 18 mini shader or the 326 from Morphe. This is pretty new to me. I did get it with my Morphe brush subscription. And then I am going to take a more kind of fluffy brush. And this is just in the I Slay kit. You can get this at Ulta and it's very affordable. And there's like 6 or 7 different brushes in there. And I'm just going to blend that out so it's not so crazy harsh looking. And same thing to the other side. I love this brush for doing that. It works very, very good. Alright, next we're going to get this brush a little bit damp. And we're going to do that inner corner with that nice peachy color. I will need a mirror. Hello. And pop that right there in the inner corner. I don't want to bring that too far or too low. I'm just doing a nice little accent there. My cat, Mom. I don't let her come in my room because I do have an allergy to her. She is so cute. I will put a clip in at the end of her because she's so silly. And last night I got the best little video of her, so I'll share at the end. She's just precious. So this kind of gives us our peachy coral moment back because we sort of covered the other one up. And I do like that about it. However, I would not use this color as like a eyebrow highlighting bone, like shade. I don't know why that came out so effed up. And once again, we'll just do the top of the hand until we get the color off, and then we'll wipe it off with a regular brush. So now I'm going to go back in with this brush, and we're just going to kind of clean this up, blend it out on that inner corner there. Dun, 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 dun. So here you could really choose to do anything that you wanted with your eyeliner. So I'm going to take a little bit of the Stay Awake by Tarte, and we're going to pop that right on the inner lid on the bottom. Open that eye right up. You can really close off a hooded eye if you're not careful, and so I really like this. It really works great. Looks a little funny right now. We're gonna fix that. Now, one of my favorite eyeliners is Alkaline from Urban Decay, or oh my goodness, hello. I really like Mr. Bing from ColourPop. I like the maroon, and this is like a deeper, darker maroon. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this down here on the lower lash line. Again, I'm not going to get really harsh with it, and I only bring it in to about my pupil on the bottom. And then we're going to start here at the outer corner. As you can see, sometimes I have to hold my eyelid. It just depends. We're going to tight line right here. Okay. And then we're going to bring this in. I have a lot of extra skin on my eyes, so eyeliner is kind of tricky, but the Urban Decay ones are super slick, I guess is what you would say. They actually do glide on. Now I want to go in. I did buy the L'Oreal Infallible Flash Cat Eye. You can do a wing with this. That's kind of what it's made for. So it comes off. You can do your wing. I don't wear a lot of wings. We know that by now. But it does come with that, and you do have the option, if I can even get it back in there. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Yep, I was. Okay. So it's really thin. It's a lot like the Kat Von D one, only it's very, very affordable. I'm going to go ahead and get my mirror here so you guys can see. I'll bring it in close. And I get super uber close to the lash line here. It's kind of like a little paintbrush. And I'm just going to bring that back into kind of what I smoked out with that maroon and mesh them, like blend them kind of together, if that makes sense. So go ahead and do this again. I can't get that little cat eye thing back on there good. And then I'm just going to smoke this out again. So I like the maroon effect that it has. And of course my eye is watering over here. But we're going to do the best we can and make this really tight on the bottom again. And then here on the outer corner, we're going to rock it out again. We're going to do really tight here. Ta-da. That one, I don't know why, but is usually easier. And I think it's because I'm right-handed and I'm really trying to be careful over there. Then we're going to take this cat eye again. Oh my goodness. See, or you could do that. All right. Dun, 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 dun. I normally mess up at some point when I'm doing something. That is the hooded eye curse. Alright, so I like that eyeliner because it's got the nice brush on it. We're going to go back in here with this palette. I'm going to get me a Luxie. This is from the Luxie BoxyCharm Galea or whatever. It's a 246. I'm going to go in here with this purple color and we're just going to fix that up. Nothing that can't be overcome with. Beautiful. Alright, so we're going to make sure if we did have any fallout that we don't now. And just get that all off of the face. I know, there we go, adjusting the light because the sun's kind of going down and out outside. So here we go. Let's keep going. So we did our eyeliner. You guys kind of see how I do that. And now we're going to do lashes. So this is the lash primer that I was talking about. And you just put it on like a regular mascara. You could also use your lash serum first before you do this. I do mine right when I get out of the shower, so I know that it's good and dry whenever I start. That way it has a chance to kind of work and get attached to my lashes before anything else does. And my lashes have gotten so freaking long, it's kind of crazy. I'm going to go in here with this brush. There we go. I got a little bit on myself, but that's okay because it's going to dry and it's not going to be noticeable. Alright, we're going to do the other eyelash with the primer. Per usual, if you guys want this primer or either one of these mascaras, I will have my unique link down below. If you have ever bought anything from me, you have $5 right now, Ycash, free $5 waiting for you. So you could get this for $19. I'm going to let that dry for just a second. We'll kind of fan it to accelerate the process. So pretty. I know the skin over here kind of looks funny, so it looks like my eyeliner's messed up, but if you'll look, it's not. It's just the skin on my eye. It's so annoying having hooded eyes. The Epic 3D is my favorite mascara. You can get this as a subscription, and you'll get 2 free samples of unique makeup every single month. And you can get this in black, which is what I'm using. You can also get it in brown, and you can also get it in black waterproof. So it comes in 3 different variations. You can have it sent to you every 30, 45, 60, or 90 days. It's up to you. That way you don't ever run out. Plus, you need to replace your mascara every 3 months to continue to be eye safe and things like that. But if you're like me and you use it every day, it gets used up pretty quickly. And there's that. And then you'll also have a special bundle kind of offer to you as a unique prestige subscription kind of like person. So yeah, so these are my bottom lashes with the primer and the 1 coat of mascara. I like the 3D the best because of the brush. It works really, really good. It's got like little swirlies on the inside, so it really grabs your lashes. It separates them very nicely. I am not a huge fan of curling my eyelashes because I have actually like cut off some of my eyelashes doing that. And I don't wear a lot of false lashes, mainly because I work in a hot kitchen and I'm afraid they're going to melt my regular lashes. So what I like to do is go behind my lash and kind of curl it like that. Obviously it gets it coated on the back as well. And then if you'll just hold it kind of like this, it will curl your lashes up. Now this does have something in it that helps your lashes to curl. So it really doesn't take much. But just a few seconds up, and that they're kind of lifted up now. This is 1 coat. So this is my Epic primer, and then 1 coat of the Epic 3D. Now we're going to do the Epic 4D. Everybody loves this one. I like the 3D because of the brush. This is the brush on this one. It does kind of have the inner swirls, but not like on the other one. And then we're just going to do another coat because I really like an extra coat. I feel like this one makes my lashes look fuller, and the other Epic makes my lashes look longer. So it's really up to you. We're going to do the little hold it for a couple of seconds so it curls up. So pretty. So pretty. Dun 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 dun. So you can really see like the thickness and the fullness of these ones compared to these ones. So that's kind of what I mean by that. And we'll just go in here again. I'll try to get closer so you can really see. So pretty. This is like the world's greatest lashes, I swear. I know part of their thing, our thing is like the lash authority, but it's really not a joke. It's really serious. I've tried tons of high-end mascaras. I would say as comparable wise to formula, the Lancome Monsieur Big, but really nothing compares to this. It's so good. It's so separating. It's so lengthening, and it looks gorgeous. I was doing like 6 coats of mascara before. Now I just do my primer, 1 of each, and I'm like straight good to go. So let's see. This is the finished look. I obviously would need to like spray my face. And I will do that obviously, but this is it. This is the finished look. I really love the lash stuff, but this looks really, really pretty. It's not too much on the inner corner. I like the kind of peachy bright look. It really makes my hazel eyes look extremely bright green. The purple color looks really nice. It does shift. As you see, it's got a nice shimmer. And then this shimmer here on the outside corner matches pretty exact with this matte color. Let me get the glare off of there for you. So I'm in love with this. I love this palette. It's a whole complete look. I don't need any other eyeshadows to create a look with it. You could always just do like the light colored matte and then do the maroon over the lid and be done, or any of these colors over the lid and be done. It's completely your preference, you know what I mean? I would say this is the exact formula that's in Natasha's large palettes. I do have her gold palette and the safari palette in my Christmas wish list for my birthday / Christmas this year. These are my holy grail top #1 favorite eyeshadow formula like ever. Sorry for the glow. Sorry for that. But yeah, I'm obsessed. I love this formula. I love the aesthetic. I love that I can see everything that's in the palettes before I use it. I like this cranberry one quite well. But Do you absolutely need it? I don't know. That's up to you. That's a personal preference. That's how you feel, what you want to commit to, if you like the color story, if you think you'll use it. This is something that I'll use quite a bit, so that's why I do like it. But that's totally up to you. That's why makeup is fun. That's why you can do it and take it off if you don't like it or whatever. But I thoroughly enjoy it, and I'm super glad that I added it to my collection. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm here for you, totally, all the time. Follow me on my other social media outlets. If you were the first person to comment on the last video, you will be featured here at the moment. Thank you for always watching. Thank you for being loyal. If you have not subscribed, I would love for you to push the big red subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. I always think that I have something on my teeth. What is that? Damn beauty lights. Let's see, where was I at? Subscribe, and then ring the notification bell. I am here every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday like clockwork, but if you want to know as soon as the video goes live, and then turn on that notification bell and you'll get a notification whenever I upload. All right, do good, be good, you are good. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you later. Bye.
Listen, I'm sorry about this blasted circle. Anything to get me away from the city. Especially when it's to bring you the finest coat in the country. Well, it should be for the price. Old regret. The